Morning, day 6. Pretty cozy in this little shelter, even though the wind was howling. Took some of my warmth, but I still slept pretty hard. Took some Benadryl last night. It was getting a little sinusy. And according to Stop and Go, I said like a sentence or something, and then immediately just passed out right afterward, which is not unusual for me in Benadryl. Once I take a couple Benadryl, I'm on the countdown pretty hard.
You're out.
And apparently that fuse was moving fast. So we're going to get packed up, eventually get off this mountain, go down and walk up the other side and see how that slope goes. So, see if I can catch the moment. So, just packing up, but wish you could really make out that sunrise. Nice little pinks and purples in the sky. Camera doesn't really do it justice. And then on the other side, we've got the fog hanging down in the valley over the river.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, 9 o'clock. We're back at the park. Day 6. Stop and Go. His leg is pretty rough, so he's gonna rest out most of the morning by the visitor center. Me and Packett are gonna do another bit of the Sheltowee, loop back up to the other one, catch back up with Stop and Go, and do another CCC shelter. So we'll see you then. Cruising along here down this Blue Bend Trail, me and Packett. It's gonna be a warm day, 74 I think. Sunshine right now. Gonna rain at 4 again, maybe some possible thunderstorms. And so, you know, it might have been pointless even if we were continuing down the Sheltowee. We had heard right before we got on trail that there was a section that was basically impassable, dangerous. We had already kind of skipped over one that was like that. We were told that, you know, if it didn't rain in a couple weeks, when we got there, it would be safe. If it didn't rain, well, A, it's rained several times already. B, we were going to be there in like 5 days if we kept up just going down the trace, not a couple weeks. So we'd have probably had to skip a whole bunch of trail anyways. And I mean, at that point, if you start skipping huge chunks, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Stop and Go's legs super bad, like pretty darn bad. And this was, you know, a team event to get it planned. I'd like it to be a team finish. I couldn't do the time to make it in our time frame anyways. I could probably pull some 15-mile days. But once again, we'd end up having the jump trail. And so we're just having a good time. We'll come back, we'll pick a better time of year. I mean, once again, it just happened to land. This was when we could do it. And, you know, March, April, not a good time for not rain. So we'll try to, in the future, plan a little bit better with all that, if we can. But this is a really pretty area. Still highly recommend.
Those steps over there go up from those rocks and stuff.
Huh. Can you go check this out?
Sure.
Let's go look.
I think we have time.
We might have time.
All right.
I mean, it is already 11 o'clock, and we do have like 1 mile to go. We're gonna go play and explore. Check out where these steps go.
Judging by that parking lot, I bet that shelter can be full of good hikers.
Yeah.
Probably on Homestead or something, maybe. Somewhere up in there.
Oh, I didn't see those steps.
Yeah.
Now that makes me curious. So, I mean, it doesn't look like it goes to much of anything, but there's some definitely man-made structures up here. Well, dadgummit, this guy now, I'm kind of curious about what's up there.
Check it out.
Ah, more walking. All right, and then we've got over here what looks like much more modern. I don't know, like, oh yeah, women's. So like outhouses, bathhouses, something like that. Oh yeah, you can see the pit toilet right there. Huh. So, I know I've got some horror loving buddies who'll definitely freak out about this. This is where you get murdered. I saw something at I want to say at the little cafe about maybe there was a summer camp out this way at some point. Makes me curious if this is all part of that structure that used to be out here. Would make the most sense, I think. That's pretty cool though. Good find.
Very cool.
Going up this Eagle Falls trail. We thought we'd camp at the shelter up here, but it looks like we might not be able to. But we're gonna get a really cool view of the falls from this angle. This shelter definitely doesn't have the same charm.
I did see this from down here.
Did you?
I saw it. But I wasn't sure because the shape was different. You see ours up there, one real eyesight?
Whew, we're. Oh yeah.
One peak to the right of the fire tower.
Uh-huh.
That one tall tree above it. Yep.
We're up here though.
Oh yeah.
It's a good little climb. Doesn't look like there's any camping allowed here anyways, despite how kind of it is. So it doesn't matter. We'll get some water and a snack. I think me and Packett are gonna go investigate the fall since we've already up here.
Yep.
And then we'll go back down, reconvene with Stop and Go, and see what the new plan is going to be for the night.
Yeah, I'm really glad we came up here.
Yeah, to investigate it, because if poor Stop and Go would have got up here and had to go back down. Oh. Little rainbow action. Eagle Falls. Getting back from Eagle Falls, that was awesome. Probably wouldn't have seen that otherwise. So glad we made that little pit stop. We're back now towards the park. Gonna pick up Stop and Go and see where we're gonna go. We might drive a little bit down and just see. Probably back towards the southern terminus. Try to find us a cool camp spot there. And shorten our day 2. Man, it was pretty up there. It's strenuous though. All right, after some debate and trying to figure, we ended up at Great Meadows campsite, free campsite. Packett was nice enough to drive us down the craziest of roads. And then the road to get here is the most insane gravel road of all time. But it's a pretty cool little campsite. It's supposed to be quite the thunderstorm here in a few hours, so we're gonna get back, I think, in these pines and try to be a little protected. So I'm gonna set up before that happens. Well, everybody's set up back here in this little cedar grove. We've got Stop and Go. We've got myself. We've got Packett. Went ahead and got a little fire rolling. That's a nice little bonus that we haven't had. It's just now about to be 6:30. We've already ate dinner and snacks and cocoa. We're just waiting for the storms to roll in tonight. Last night, out in the woods.
Yeah.
What do you think, man? Decent trip despite the ankle and all the other nonsense?
Yeah, despite all the other nonsense, it's been a great trip. I've enjoyed every minute of these 7 days, and can't ask for more.
7 days in the woods.
Yeah.
Pretty good time.
Ultimate goal.
Listen to that rain.